have to admit, I'm a hard-working person.
Good morning. As you can see, we are on the move. We're taking the 8360 and the disc over to Deweyville and disc the summer fallow over there that still got stubble in it from last year. Go over there and disc it, kill the volunteer grain out and the weeds, and just kind of keep it cleaned up so it's clean and ready to plant this fall. I think we're gonna have Uncle Ron over doing that. Jeremy's loading up another load of spray. Go start spraying some more corn this morning. It's actually a really nice morning this morning. It's a little on the cooler side, but there's not really a cloud in the sky. It's sunny. It's gonna be a good day today. Uncle Rick got the water going on Skinner's this morning. He finished the run on Waldron's. I was a little late getting to the shop this morning. I had to get Ethan on the bus, and then I had to take care of a cat food thief. We caught a raccoon in the trap, so I had to get rid of it. But let's get this thing over to the Deweyville and get Uncle Ron disking. Canal company almost needs to widen that bridge. This equipment's pretty wide going across there. It almost don't fit. We bring the grain cart across it. It's a very tight squeeze on that thing. So, oh boy, Tremont City's made a crap shoot out of this road. They've been redoing their water line over here, and they've made this rougher than hell. Grain's looking a little dry. Looks good though. If we could get a rain on it, I think it would do okay. Jeez. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there are about 20 headed deer standing down there at the bottom of that hayfield. It's unusual for them to be out this time of year, or this time of day, I mean. They're always out this time of year, but usually by about this time they're down on the river in the shade and taking a nap. But boy, that hay's getting a little dry. We need to get the water going over here. We need to get the ditches sprayed over here. That grain field's looking really good. It sure has jumped up since the last time we were over here. We were over here spraying with Jeremy. We need a good rain on it, and it will make a pretty good crop. Looks like he's setting up the GPS. Boy, I am really surprised how much moisture there is over here. There's good moisture in there. All the weeds and the volunteer grain in here. I didn't think there'd be that much moisture. Yeah, there's a lot of weeds starting. Then all this volunteer grain. That's just what got thrown out of the back of the combine, that just a little bit of loss out of the back of it. No matter what you do, you can't capture everything with the combine. It's gonna lose a little bit. But that'll be good to get this all disked up. Those couple of little showers we had where it's got all the weeds sprouted, we'll get them disked up. Then this way, with Jeremy, won't have to come over here and spray this, so we won't have to put any chemical down. That'll be good. Get this done. Oh, switching drivers. So, I wouldn't say that much air in there. I wouldn't think that ditch would fill with that much air for that pipe.
There's a little rock down there.
Yeah.
Arthritis joys.
I wonder where that little breaker bar went. Yeah, hell, that's in there tight.
I want to strip it out.
Yeah. We need to grease this thing up too, don't we?
I don't know if Jeremy greased it or not. He probably didn't when he cut Brad's.
Getting worn out?
Yeah, I must have flipped it. Flipped it already. Both sides are wore. Oh my God, I ain't got it in all the way. Didn't sound good.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was down there.
Bolt's getting a little worse for wear.
Yeah, that might be alright. That man did it again.
Lined it back up.
Hey, can't even see down in there. It's light. That's just
Crap peeling off of it.
yeah, there's shit on top of it.
They've had a lot of hay run through them though. It's the last one, ain't it?
Yep.
And that's new blades on the whole thing?
Yep. That way, so the knives flip it in, that shell turns that way. So like this one flips and that one flips, you know. So there's 03s and 05s, they're like right-handed and left-handed. Line up the V-circs.
Need the grease gun?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. I've got Ethan down there pulling them out on the other run. This is so much nicer than carrying siphon tubes. I wish we had the money to do this on all the ditches around here. There we go. Turn the truck around and go pick him up. Now we go back to the shop and work on that swather some more. I'm so glad Grandpa got this piped. It's so much easier and nicer. Not have to carry siphon tubes down this ditch. It used to take an hour to fill it from that head gate to the end. But God, we need to get out there and pull more of that triticale out. Camera doesn't really show it, but out in there, there's a lot of triticale and rye, and there's even some barley out there, which isn't good because this is seed wheat. And if there's enough of it out there, they won't certify it. We're trying to figure out where it all came from. We're thinking it came from the seed vendor. They're saying it came from our combine and from our grain drills. But we don't grow rye. Not very many people around here do. Just a couple of people that don't know how to farm. So yeah, we're trying to figure out where all this came from. It's all over in the red wheat, which is what this stuff is here on Grandpa's. And then on Elmer's. Where else do we have red wheat at? Elmer's, Grandpa's, oh, Skinner's. But down to Skinner's, there's nothing in it. We can't figure out what's going on. Me personally, I just think they got a bad batch of seed in. Don't want to admit it, so they're trying to blame it on us for not cleaning everything out properly. But the way we clean the combine out, the way we vacuum the drills out, there's no way there's that much carryover from us. But what do you do? We'll have to go through and keep roguing it. I'll get this kid out there.
No.
Why not? You did a good job over on Elmer's.
No.
Get him out there, me, Uncle Rick, Uncle Rod, maybe Jeremy and some of his kids. And it wouldn't take us long. Me, Rick, and Ron, we did 3 sets here on Grandpa's yesterday, and it only took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we'll see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can get it cleaned up enough they'll certify it as seed wheat. Boy. All right, Gub. Let's go grab these pipe and then we'll spread them across the 2 runs right here. And be careful, because this ditch sucks to walk on. And then we'll go back to the house. If you want to grab, do you want to grab those first 2, or do you want to come down here and grab a couple and carry with me? Okay, it's kind of a pain to see where they go, so you'll have to just kind of have to judge. Yeah, put one right there. And then go grab them other two and bring them down. God, this ditch bank sucks. Where the hell's a dike? Okay, there it is. Let's see, I think we had one right there. And then I don't remember where these go. We had a couple right here. Nope, must have been back this way more. Yep, had a couple right there. I don't know, let's put two right here. You can kind of see, you get down the field, it's washed the grain out where they go. Bob, bring them two right here. Okay, I gotta go find the tin and see if it's down here. Wave to the camera. Ow! Actually, Bub, grab one of those. Put it in this hole. You want a real challenge? Try starting these stupid things on this ditch.
No.
Let's see, where's... Here's the last two. But I can't remember where we put the tin. There it is. Yep. You think we're good to put it in, or do you think that'll back up too much? What? I don't know. Give me a second. I'll come look at it. This is the only good spot in this ditch. That rubber can sink down. Ah, there's enough gappage around it, it'll leak if it fills up. Okay, what'd you find?
They're everywhere.
Yes. So this ditch, that's another chunk of concrete we need to tear out because it's getting behind it. This ditch used to have tins in it that you'd water out of.
You wish they were still in?
Yes, because packing siphon tubes across this thing's a freaking pain in the ass. But over the years, neglect, people driving their tractors on here has just caved that side off. There's some more concrete we got to rip out. That's getting bad. Gab, is that gonna fill the ditch up? Is that gonna fill the ditch up? It shouldn't. It's leaking around it now. Yeah, but look at how fast that's filled up already. And as pathetic as this ditch is, I think we'll be all right. But yeah, there used to be those tins every so often, and they just had a little plate, a little round plate, and two bars that came off the side, and then a handle that came up, and you just slid them up and down. There's still some of them, the head gates along here somewhere. There's still some of the head gate pieces along here somewhere.
What do you mean?
We'll find them every once in a while. The pieces that used to slide down in. Haven't found one for a while, but yeah, there you'll still find some along here. Be a good place for your metal detector. Did you find one? Yes, you did.
This part was the only part that was sticking out.
Yep. So yeah, so they would go
just slide down and
just like that. So you'd they would slide down between these bars. They just slide down over there, and you just pull them up.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
See if I can find another one.
All right, we're gonna head back to the farm. I think this will change. I think around 7. Oh, geez, that sun's bright. So we got it going down around the old house now, or where the old house used to be. Watering that short run, and then we'll water one more run here, and then take it down to Waldron's around the hay barn for tonight, and finally get the last run of wheat. The last run?
I don't know.
Yes, that'll be the last run to be watered for the first time. And we've only been watering since the 1st of May. It's been 3 weeks. And we're still just barely getting over all the grain for the first time. But, all right, big guy. Let's go home and get you some dinner. Okay? What do you want?
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, I told you there's a few along here still.
That was actually in the behind the concrete.
All right, we'll be back. Hell, that ditch is already full right here. It's caved in so freaking bad. If only we had the money to redo it. Oh, you filthy. What the hell? It's filled up. Whew. Ouch. Oh, you filth. Come on, there you go. This ditch is so caved in here that that end keeps coming out of the water as I pull it over the ditch bank. All right, this is running a little after 7. This will run till about 11 o'clock tonight. We'll pull that tin, send it down to Waldron's around the hay barn. Perfect. You're gonna quit, aren't you, you filthy piece of... Yeah, quit it. Okay, I think he's deep enough in there, they'll stay running now. Back to the truck. Some good news here. We've stopped the leak pretty much around the side. Now it's just the headgate leaking. There might be a rock or something stuck in there. Next time the water's up the ditch, we'll have to come look at it, clean it out. Well guys, as you can tell, it's dark. It's a little after 9:30. I just sent the water down here to Elmer's, so I'm gonna get it going, but we're gonna call that a day. We got the Swather serviced other than the AC. But yeah, so thanks for watching guys. We'll see you in the next one.